the infinite eight to divinely intervene as needed for my highest good, aka the highest good. I don't know why my video got cut off, um, but I think it was for a good reason, so I'm gonna allow it to digest and do its thing. But as a segue, I want to give out the cards before I read the energy cards for this continued one. So where I think it cut off was the Eight of Swords extroverted um in reversal, but it's external, and Three of Wands right there as well, in reversal. So like what is brought truly from the takeaways on the previous is that there's a sense of freeing and freedom, like unbindings, on my external like helping parties, yeah, on like this took up, how do I say it, this would have tripped up if it wasn't for like the previous reading. It would have tripped up the whole like operations. That's where it would have been went bad on plan A and plan B with that figure. So with that particular role, so it freed up, it unbinded like these energies. Maybe they also knew of each other like in pre-planned, because this is a bigger agenda kind of thing, like, um and so they probably did some kind of like illusion bindings as a prefix so that you wouldn't see, you wouldn't suspect, or even if you went to another practitioner to do readings on it, they would not see it. But I'm telling you, for real, for real. So that's wonderful for you on that last one. I'm not going to spend too long over here. I noticed that I spent nearly an hour on the last one, but I'm going to explain the energy cards here, which is Eight of Swords in reversal and King of Swords on, I'm sorry, Eight of Swords upright on the doing side. I'm sorry. Huh. Eight of Swords upright on the receptivity side. Receiving side, and King of Swords in upright on the doing side. So the King of Swords is well intended. This is a crime fighter in some aspect. Could be a male, female, whatever, but this is a masculinized version. Like, I'm going to do something about it. I'm like, emphasis 8 to the ninth sword. With the ninth sword in hand, there's a huge emphasis. I am going to do something about it. And now that you told me, I can, like, receptive to who to trap, who to bind, that kind of energy. So, that's the, what do you call it? That's the, oh my gosh, energy cards. Okay, the header cards for that. Okay, I'll just shuffle through here for this one first. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Oh, serious for sure. Okay, it's the 10 of Swords and then the 6 of Swords in reversal. That's 16 swords total. Do you know what that is? That's the that's a whatchamacallit. That's the Tower card. Like, I'm serious. I'm serious that something's going to happen over this, you see? But even if you do 10 of Swords minus the 6, that's 4 of Swords upright. Like, you got me, like, we have some things to really think about here. So, as you know, before you engage in some, like, big plan, you know, a project or whatever, you know what I'm talking about. Um, and before you do that, before you assume that you're employing your best resources or the best of, you have to really, mm, like, I think that's probably why, you know, like how you do random testings, like run random drug testings. You have to randomly, um like, how do I say, periodically, more than, you know, your year-end review, whatever, assess these people in play, like almost at random, not scheduled, like, oh, quarterly, oh, now I have to behave, I have to do something, I have to, you know, get my quota up over here so that I can look good or I'm not going to be in trouble. No, you have to do it at your own, you know, pace during the downtime. Oh, wait, okay. So yeah, definitely. Oh my gosh, you could see it right here. Okay. So 8 of Swords. It's kind of like off in the picture, pinning down that energy. So anyway, 10 of Swords is like a slaughter. You know, it's like it's end. It's like assassinated. It is executed. It is done. I don't want to hear a word from your mouth. You know how this shit works, even in the energy reading fields. Like you know, okay? Um so anyway, but as you know, when you stand up for yourself, you stand up for your department, your collective or whatever, not for not just what's right, but for what you know to be actual, even whether it's that or this or that. Um, you tend to earn yourself some enemies. More enemies, but that doesn't make you worse off, okay? um Definitely not. So anyway, 18 is the moon card. So this would have manifested on its own, and it's better that it's happening sooner rather than later. This factual discernment. I actually haven't seen the 10 of Swords and the 8 of Swords anywhere near each other in readings, but to see it overlaid like that, this is factual. Okay, on the receptive side, there's like no, there's no doubting that. Okay, so then here the wonder, like the crazy part of this is the King of Swords, and do in the enactment, um in order to um carry on, um there's like keep calm, carry on, but it's like inverted. So um carry on, they have to keep things calm, which means in order to um make themselves make your fleet less like, hey, I'm over here. So as not to raise any red flags, especially in like like Forrest Gump situations, you have to calm the waters. So look, doing something about it. You see, it's like Hulk smash, almost like he's gonna calm the waters. That kind of energy. That's crazy. That is so crazy. To create impact, he's gonna do something about it. It's not like just words. So okay, I'm just gonna do takeaways on this one now, just because I even though I'm starting to feel better, I like seriously sometimes I felt like I was gonna pass out today. Normally when I'm truly sick, truly ill, by just physical sense, not by energetic bullshit, um, I need to use heat, and water in order to get better. But here it's the inverse. When it's energetic, when somebody's trying to do some bullshit, it's like a combination of both, but more so my hands are cold and I'm putting them on my head, and I feel better. I mean, I had to put some salt in my head so it looks like I have some flakes or whatever. Yeah. Yeah. So I had like some mixed salt, and after wetting my head, um I I caked some salt on it to protect myself. I'm just letting you know that's something you should probably do too if you have, certain similar gifts as I do. Um Yeah, like psychic attacks or crown chakra bullshit. Um, Invasions, yeah, attempts. Um, yeah, so I feel like it's more so like I'm overheating. Like, so I know it's not a regular like illness I can go to the doctor for. Um, yeah, it's true. This is this is uh this is energetic stuff. Um, so takeaways time. Okay, 2 takeaways for my divine collective that made the final cut for me. I abbreviate them by just saying they're my super duper super dupers. Um, yeah. Okay. All right. So you get 2. Okay. First one. Queen of Cups, extroverted and reversal, internal, external. Okay. Ill-intended. Well-intended. Ill-intended. Well-intended. Okay. So this is an external figure. They are well-intended, but they are kind of brief. Short but sweet, that kind of energy. They're busy filling their own cup, but they're also, for the most part, they know that you're deep in whatever waters that you're in, and so much that it could be like swamp, muddy, etc. And so they're like, I'm filling my own cup. I'm not gonna get too deep with you, but they're present. Just I have to keep my distance. That's what it is. So it's not detached. It's slightly objective. Yeah, slightly objective, but more so like I have to keep my distance, that kind of energy. You see, like surrender, it's not like the jig is up. It's more like, unless like you're friends and you're like, do you need some vacation time? Yeah, you got me. The jig is up. That kind of energy, but that's only joking. This is not anything threatening. This is like me with my migraine, or like I don't even want to call it a migraine because it's not a migraine. With psychic text, like I'm just letting you know what I know. Whatever I've downloaded thus far, I will tell you as is. And if I'm not feeling well, and if I'm iffy about this and that, I will let you know. But like I'll straight up let you know. And yeah, that's it. Okay. There's that. Okay. All right. So this may not be like truly me. I might be contained in that energy, but there's another external figure, like somebody else that you kind of um bounce off ideas. Oh, somebody's trying to get at me. Bounce off ideas with. Yeah, that's true. And they are good to do that with. Like, yeah. Yeah. This is they're like the soft character within a grouping. Um I can't think of the characters right now. Like in all the shows that I've seen. But it's not the pick me. Mm-mm. I don't know how to do it. There's a specific character. I just can't put her face to it. So me. Could be a little bit of me, but it's another character in your arena. Okay. Justice in reverse external. Okay, so they're kind of, oh no, they're, oh, okay. It's justice in reversal also. So it's kind of like that, but extroverted, okay? So this might be somebody that's retired, retired from the justice system in a certain way, or studying, retired, affiliated, retired. What the frick? I don't usually get. I've never gotten messages like this before, so I'm just letting you know. That's weird because I Queen of Cups, like this imagery gives the impression that it's like a young person, not like a youngling, but the energy, the visuals of somebody that's like in their 30s or 40s. Um, maybe up to 50s, but nothing more than that. So this is somebody that takes really good care of themselves. They know what's up. They've been, yeah, I don't, that's kind of strange. What the heck? I don't normally get stuff like that. You know, some people retire early, um, or switch, yeah. Some people retire early because they have the means to switch over in different specialties, departments, etc. Yeah. Okay. All right. That's enough of that. Okay. Okay. Second takeaway. Okay. Five of Cups. The goodbyes. The search. I don't know, man. Let's get it. Second one. Inverted. Queen of Pentacles in reversal, inverted. Okay, so this is a time to let go of gold diggers. Yeah, the aforementioned gold diggers. I mean, yeah. I mean, they're throwing their life away already, you see? In there. It's supposed to be like that. Oh, wait, it's inverted. Okay, inverted. That's, Yeah, when it comes to you, it's not a loss to you. They were not only were they throwing their life away if it pertained to anybody else that was within your position, but they the fact that you were involved, like you were a good impression, like you were a good influence, even providing that role to her was an upgrade to what she last once had. So, she's throwing away that opportunity with you. She's the one that did that. So, you don't need to feel any worse than what this actually is. Um, yeah. hmm What is this? This is weird. Hold on. It is a gold digger. It is a gold digger. Okay, when I don't say the things that I see here in my readings, I end up like kicking my butt later in some way about it. But look, you see this person that is saying goodbye. Her foot is on this gold digger's head. The only reason why that would happen is if this gold digger is going to have like throw a fit about it. Like, and so the only thing I can think of in exerting that much force is if like it's exorcist level, you know, where you have to kind of like what is it? Um may the power of Christ compel you, like with the like your the ball of your, oh sorry, I almost flashed you. I was just trying to show you my foot. Just trying to show you my foot. Goodness. But there's something about that there. I don't know why it has to be done with so much force. But I'm thinking that must be energetically speaking, because like I don't, based on those roles, if my previous reading is going to come through in full, I don't know or not, so I'm just going to keep this discreet. um they might throw a fit about it. They might actually throw down in unexpected ways or non-traditional ways as well, I would say. Okay. All right, that's it. Okay. Should I get one for my upcoming partner in peace and quiet? Yes? No. And they said yes. Start with this. Start with this one. Okay. All right. First one. Or your my partner, my upcoming partner in peace and quiet. Your takeaway. Oh, the Empress. Internal, external, external. Let's just get clarifiers on that. Okay. Again, Seven of Pentacles, extroverted in reversal. So that is me. What? Your takeaway is me. Because we talked about this before in the previous reading. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't want to assume it's me. It is me. So you're going to be rubbing elbows with me soon? You see? I don't understand. What does that even mean? What does it mean? I don't understand. What is this? Oh, you know what? I think, when you're rubbing elbows with, it's not just like associating with the same energy, but because this is um jackpot, harvest, that kind of energy. They're you my upcoming partner in peace and quiet are going to be also associating with the same level of wealth, returns. I don't know what the frick that means. That's why we're gonna get a second clarifier to that. Just because I you know okay. Nine of Pentacles in reversal. Did I shuffle? I don't even remember if I shuffled or not, but Nine of Pentacles in reversal. This is about paying attention to your own garden. So yeah, it's not the same thing that we're but it's like a same association of like, what do you call it? Same degree of return. Is that what I said? Same level of return? Anyway, but I had to change the wording on it because, like, to each their own garden, you know. Yeah, to each their own garden. You see, like, how that is on the wave right there, like the shouldering, the back part of it. Yeah, it's relative to one's own, like, incoming, that kind of energy, but the same degree, like the same height of wave, same pressure. So that's wonderful. That's actually really, really good news. That's great. Okay. All right. So 3 takeaways for me. All right. First takeaway is get me. Okay. Page of Swords. I'm learning. Okay, there's two birds that are sparrows, four bulbs. So we could either say that's Four of Wands. Hecate doing double time with me. Um, mm-hmm. And two sparrows. I forget what sparrows mean, but they have some intense symbology as well. This is balancing the balancing act of an alchemist in the magician form, because I just realized out of the whole time that I've like all the times that I've picked this card, this one is like it's on a magician stick almost, you know. So it's the high priestess. We've talked about this high priestess like in her younger days. So it's like this is only the beginning, Tina. Okay. All right. Clarified by Nine of Cups in reversal. Okay. So this is about the terms and conditions of happiness. Oh, rescripting what makes you happy. So through this learning process of, you know, because usually I do this type of Q&A just for myself, but it seems like it pertained to self, just in a way like directed towards a specific collective. So when I engage in new things they're saying, um, I realize like, oh, that actually brings more fulfillment than these other things. Or I didn't know I could find, like, I didn't know there was another kind of happiness that existed beyond whatever this and that is. So it's expanding the scope of what makes one happy. Yeah, definitely, because the base of the bottom portion like goes along with the hairs, the receptivity portions. Okay, my second takeaway is, oh gosh, okay. Okay, like that. Okay, so extroverted and upright. Okay, so Ten of Swords. Yeah, this is assassin energy and getting to know you, getting to know all about you. Yeah, so this is independent, a different way in building networks. This is a different kind of network. This is a different kind of thing. This is weird. Okay, this is great. Okay. Oh yeah, you know what song? I don't want to work. Okay, I don't want to go to work. I just want to bang on my drum all day. That's what it is. Something like that. Yeah. So, you know, if this was a song about, like, from a song about my job, my career, it would, I don't know why I'm saying this, but it would be like Jewel's song, You Were Meant for Me and I Was Meant for You. I don't understand it. That's all that I remember in the on the lyrics side, but maybe there's more to explore. Clarifier to this is oh shit, it's a 10 of Pentacles, but it's going this way. So extroverted in reversal. I think historically this is what I used to do in past lives. If not, it ran in my family somehow. Like my, do you see? It's in the backing. So I will forever be guided to, you know, that pentacle energy. Um or backed by it. Frick. Yeah, caution to the wind. So it's always good trying something new. In fact, if I were to center it, it is slightly off center, but it's all still within the same picture. Oh my gosh, all the pentacles are still in the same picture. If you off center, it's just the identities are not there. So yeah, this is like I'm forever backed by these incognito energies. Whether that be from past life, from my ancestors, or like people of great wealth. Energies of great wealth. Over here, there's also a division here. Let me see. Three. Let me see. 3, 4, 5. Anyway, if I center it down the middle here, and it's extroverted that way, do you see like the stick is firmly like right between there? So there's 6 pentacles here, there's 4 pentacles on that side. So this energy has the ability to exchange and also extend a sense of ownership to those that are capable of handling such. So the division isn't like an exact 50-50 on this. The 50-50 is like the lifeline of the ability, like the actual contacts. So this is actually very, very good. I don't know what else to say about it, but that's what it's showing me here. Let me just double check. I'm curious. So 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Because like, yeah, definitely. Because when you really look at this straight up, okay, one of the pentacles is at the heart. I mean, I never looked at it this closely, but one of the pentacles is at the heart of this energy. There's 5 remaining here, and so there's 3 down here and 1 in this person's hands. So if you look at that, when I talked about the, what do you call it, having that lifeline, that lifelong contact of that connect, that's actually one kind of shared basically to whoever this energy shares it with. So in effect, I would be having like 5 in total. And so this one, is still, what the heck, that's weird. Somebody is not happy with that, but that's neither, like, that's none your business. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, but they have my back. Yay. Okay. Was that my first takeaway or my second takeaway? I don't even know. Second takeaway. All right. My third takeaway is, did I just switch decks? I freaking switched decks. What the heck? I don't even know where I put the other cards. Where did I put the other cards? Oh, it's right there. Whoops. Oops. Okay. 7 of Wands. Like that, yeah. All right. So I make some boo-boos. That's okay. You know what? I'm gonna say what irritates me. Like what I find irritating anyway. When other readers I like pop into their stuff. I don't even need to be there. They're gonna, if they say, whatever. But uh when they say, because I've heard like 2 or 3 other readers in a certain facet of time, they're like, well, you're not perfect, or they find some way to like give like an underhanded, overall the reading is a compliment, but like the underhanded part is like saying that part, like, what, whose benefit is it in you saying that? You know what I mean? Like, what, I've never said that in any of my readings. In the 1500, 1600 videos, whether short or long, I have never said that. I'm pretty sure I have never said you're not perfect. You know, like, or even in like the tone of like, you're not perfect. I don't even say that shit. Who, like, what is the benefit in saying that? I don't understand. Like, do you understand what, like, the choice of words, addiction, what that means? What they're trying to say? Like, maybe they're not trying to say it, but subconsciously they have a meaning towards that. Yeah, okay. Anyway, the Seven of Wands in reversal. King of Wands. Internal, external. Pathetic. Oh, internal. Okay, I get it. All right, so there is a specific King of Wands in my arena or around me that is humbled to be of service. Like one of the like three wise men, three kings, that kind of energy. Um it is external. Both of these cards external and both are the same. So humbled isn't like, oh, told you so. Like kneel down. That kind, it's not like that. It's like I'm honored. What? um that's I'm honored to be of service. I will say it like that then. But I think they're just they actually mean I am humbled to be of service. And it's just we could probably be like practically the same age. It's silly to me. Like I don't know. I'm not making fun of the person. I just sometimes think it's funny because like the ideation of using that word is there's an age gap when you use stuff like that. There's um a role gap, there's something like that. But anyway, I forgot to do the bottom and the tops of the decks. Okay, first off, okay. The High Priestess card, fantastic. We're all psychics in some way. And then there's Six of Pentacles. Look at that. Six of Pentacles on the top. Okay. And then bottom of this deck is Seven of Swords. Oh, some people say like, how did you know that? Like we're thieving or something. Like it's we have the automatic boost in getting ahead because we're psychic like that. Intuitive, whatever ability we have, it does give us kind of like the head start. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, the top of the deck, the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. We have a whole lot of worth in our hands. Oh, for sure. Yeah, in our hands. That's multiples. That's a community-based type of thing. So maybe there's like community funding in this. I don't know. I don't understand what's going on there, but there's true exchanges happening. Yeah, like give it all you got. Give it all you got. Yeah, there's something like, because Ten of Pentacles is something of value already inherent within each of us. So regardless of the pentacle quantity, there is extreme value in the trade-offs, absolutely, without having to negotiate with non-negotiables. 100%. That's what this means. So I'm working with an excellent collective here, to seal the deal, because I totally forgot about these cards. Shit. Okay. Bottom of the deck is Ace of Wands, abracadabra. This can be considered the torch, as a prefix, like in resting RBF face. Resting bitch is friendly. Plot twist. So this is Hecate, like in her grounded green witch sense. We're just chilling here, okay? Like giving tree sense, okay? Top of the deck. No secret to ourselves. Six of Cups. Look, friend energy. Yay. Okay, one more for each one. Yes? No. No. Just closure. Just closure card. In the middle. Psh. Okay, I like that. Five of Cups. What are these goodbyes all about? I think sometimes you just, so here, instead of like 2 or 3 that are lost, it's only 1 that's tipped over. Oh, you know what that means. You know what that means. Get to business. Get to business. All right, that's what it means. Yeah. I'm gonna get one more to overlay with that because I'm curious. I wanted to do an overlay on this, and I only did it on the intro, you know. Just like that. Oh, 3 of Cups. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. Cheers. They do agree. Oh no, it's 3 of Wands. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. The community agrees with it, whether they say anything or not. It is collectively agreeable what needs to happen. What the heck? Oh, I just realized what that could mean for me. So I think when I look at my in-laws side, there's a total of like 5 siblings, you know, that you could really consider siblings um on my in-laws side. And so there's one that's truly uh a tip over, something like that. A loose cannon, I don't understand here, but there's one that's truly unstable. Like, I don't know. I mean, if I were to really think back, I would say there's 2 that are truly unstable. But I don't like, if we're talking about the now, like here and now, like I don't know, like yeah, that's what they're saying. That is what they're saying. That's weird. Okay. Okay. All right, there's that. I don't know why would they have us end in that? I guess, you know, this is supposed to be like quick notes continued, so that's what we're talking about here. All right, that's it for now. Where's my thing? Okay. Thanks very much for all donations provided in and of light and love that reciprocate equally and therefore abundantly. But now that this reading is officially over and I'm feeling shiz ton better, I call it back on my power, energy, essence, gifts, strength, properties, passions, pursuits. From those that call upon cash, generate, bring, magnify, multiply, or any variation thereof the aforementioned, ill will, intent, thought form, pattern, and or entity to pass through the white light of the Holy Spirit for cleansings, for blessings, for reformatting to love and light energy, and to be fortified in me, only me, as a free, no doubt, and no attachment, except for all bonus points included. Thanks so much. All right, upon closing the portals in these readings, I send all energies back to their appropriate locations outside of mine with their appropriate karmas due, assisting with a sequence of rollout. Enlighten love. I close the portals in these readings now.